Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Aki here. Currently at my apartment. It's a little chilly out, even though we are already officially first week or second week of the spring. So it is what it is. It's gonna be a productive day today. And I apologize for background noise. We are currently printing a golden version of the back row piece right here for our wind tunnel. As you could see, currently we're using the red one. It looks really nice. It looks very aggressive. I did protrude the angular piece here in the back a little bit further to make it extra aggressive look. It does take us a little bit more material, but I'm really happy with the way it turns out. So in this video, I want to quickly share with you the updates of the wind tunnel, where we are, what are some of the challenges that I ran into when trying to finalize this and getting it ready, for you guys to check out. We are currently 80% done. This is going to be what it looks like in the final form. Maybe I will make smaller changes here and there just to make it extra sleek. For example, I want to make this black edge right here thicker. That's going to embody the red underneath, kind of like how it looks down here, just to give it a more sleek look, if you know what I mean. But we do have the air straightener blocks in the front here and the back, and that's going to give us really nice, smooth, silky air to work with, highly visible air. And that's powered by this PC fan right here. I decided to go with this variable fan. I'm turning it on right now. I like this version versus just like a switch that has like 4 different speed levels, because it's just a wider range of speed, 3 volts to 12. And when I was doing the testing, I realized that the speed of the fan can really give you different effects. Like, it's going to give you different properties for the smoke or water vapor. The slower it is, usually you get thicker air, whereas the faster it is, it's thinner, but it does show like your car, it's in a really fast motion. So that's really cool to see too. This is the lid that I decided to go with, and it's just going to go on like this. Very simple. I love how simple it is. Okay, so one of my design principle that I'm trying to stick to is just trying to keep it simple and works, So it's very simple. It goes into the groove right here in the front and in the back. There's nothing locking or anything, just very tight fit. I also increased the viewable window of the front panel as well as the top right here. As you can see, you can get a really nice look of what's going on inside. It's so wide. The chamber itself, it's like 8.3 inches or so, and this is even wider, maybe at like a 9 or 10 inch. So I'm really happy with that. So one of the challenge that I'm running into when designing this lid is trying to fit a light in here. It can't be back there, it has to be front. Because when I was making this video, in the past, I use a light bar like this, and I will position it like right here. And what that's gonna do, it lights up the front of the car really well. If you move the lights somewhere in the back here, it's gonna cast some shadow in the front here, which is not good to look at because you'll be viewing from the front most of the time. What I need to do right now is to find a light bar that's gonna be small enough to fit just in here, tucked underneath. The other requirement for the light is I don't want to run an extra cable out, since we already have a cable that's running through the back of the tunnel for the fan. So I don't want to have 2 different power cables. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is find a LED light bars or some sort that's small, that's linear, that's going to like span from the front to the back, and it's going to be powered by either battery or it's a USB chargeable. So when the light dies, you can just take the lid off and then charge it through USB here, and that's going to make my life a lot easier versus having to run some cable out and you're gonna have 2 separate outlets, which is not ideal. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with how it turns out currently. I'm happy with the how the lid is gonna fit, and I'm happy with how big and wide the chamber is. Oh, by the way, the chamber will allow you to fit maybe up to 1/32. This is a 1/32 scale model, and it fits in it nicely. So you can really fit lots of stuff in it. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't really looked into airplane or fighter jets, but you can definitely do that. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment below. I am just like super excited about the launch of this wind tunnel every single day, and I just hope that they will come faster. But unfortunately, we only have one printer, and I'm just doing everything all at once by myself. Yeah, but I think we'll get through it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment below. Again, thank you for tuning in the entire time, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Peace.